Good evening. I did do a morning video today, but I didn't have the camera held at a very flattering angle at all. And I revised what I said, so I need to start over. So it's evening. It's quite late, actually. It's 8:30. And although I did a morning coffee with Tina, we're revising the morning coffee with Tina. What I'm working on today is, ta-da, the t-shirt. So I have messed about with the sleeves. I have knit and then ripped back and then knit again, part of them. Um, and that video will follow this intro next. And then I will show you after that where we ended up. So I have now finished one sleeve. I have written down what I did on said sleeve, and I am now knitting the second sleeve to match. Crazily enough, without actually trying this sleeve on. But I think I'm going to call it good. I'm going to take my sleeves however they fit, and then sweater number 2, which I have brought yarn with me already, is going to incorporate both the measurements that I need. So for example, I now know that with my gauge I need a 72 cast on this. So when I do my top down sleeve, I'm going to take those numbers into account. I'm also going to take my chest measurement, my waist measurement, my hip measurement, do all that, but in a top down format for a raglan sleeve sweater. And I picked out gray, so it's oxidized silverware, I think is what I got. I'll let you know tomorrow when I actually pull it out and when this sweater is done. Tomorrow I will probably do some seaming, and I'll get back to the sashiko too, because I didn't touch that today. Just sweater day. But you know, it's been put down for a long time, so I think it was high time I picked it back up. Tomorrow we're heading into Phoenix, so I may take you on some touring. Probably not a yarn store. There might be some antique stores though, so I may be able to, find some good stuff. Maybe some unfinished projects, maybe some needlework magazines. I don't know. We'll see what I find, or maybe some Edwardian good gear. But that's the plan at this point. On Tuesday, I have a doctor's appointment in the morning. I may or may not get a video done, but Monday's fun day. That's the plan. All right, I've re-knit, and because I always get out of hand, I did lay this flat after I put the previous segment up, and it does fit better than I originally thought. If I really kind of tug this, it's about a half an inch smaller than the pattern. So we'll see what that looks like on, because I don't really want to start over. And then if I look at the shaping, this needed to come in, and I marked a line there, and it looks like it's meeting that. It's about even on the other side, which is good. But now I knit too many rows without any decreases, and I need to come back about 6 rows, it looks like, and start decreasing sooner but slower than was before. And I've mastered the slower. I'm definitely above the original curved line, but not that much more. If I keep going, it's going to be too much, especially this little flap right here will be a pain. So I'm going to rip back again, go back down to 10 rows of stockinette, and then start my taper. And then I'll try it on the second sleeve. Which, by the way, I'm not positive I inserted sleeves before I did this mock-up this time. I have to go remember. I don't think there's a video of it. There will just be bits of sleeves somewhere. But that could be why I'm having so much trouble. All right, here is the sloper for the sleeve, and it's what I've been working with to finish this thing and to figure it out. Here is the finished sleeve that fits mostly on it. It's drawn in a bit. So, but this has not been blocked yet, and I did block my swatch. So I may be able to get this to fit onto the sloper more thoroughly after blocking. But unlike what I said in the intro, this is a cast on of 74. My math was that apparently my underarm is 12.25 inches times 6 stitches per inch is my gauge, and so the cast on was 74 inches. I increased after the cast on every 4 rows twice. And then I should have 88 stitches at the underarm using that method. And then up here, these numbers that I've written on here, to get this slope, I have a bind up of 3, then 1, then 2, then 2, then 1, then 2, then 2, then 1, and then another 1. And then this 11 is I knit for 11 rows straight up before I hit the sleeve cap, which the sleeve cap I do the bind off and I put the little dash in front of it. So 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, and then 4. And all these numbers over here are also bind offs on the purl row coming back. So it's 2-sided every time. And the video you saw kind of made it look unsymmetrical, but it is. It's very symmetrical. So we're going to get the second one done. The first one is finished. First one is done. And this should work. This should be good. So hopefully I'll get these done tonight and blocked. I'm on the, I think I've already told you this, but I'm on this 11 right here. This 11 straight rows until I can hit the bind up again. I think I'm about 4 in. So we'll get those done, and that should finish it up. Oh, I'm not going to get the second sleeve done tonight, but well, at least for this video. I'm going to call it good tonight and maybe have a pedicure or do something super fun for the rest of the evening, for the next hour until I go to bed. David got me up very early this morning, like 8:30. I don't know what that was about. And I didn't look at the clock, so I didn't realize it until we were on our way to coffee. I'm like, wow, there's no traffic out. What's going on? Well, I discovered that we were up early. So I'm like, no wonder I'm tired. No wonder I wasn't ready to get up. Ah! But it was fine. We had coffee and in a leisurely fashion. And then we talked to David's mother on the computer. And then we went to the grocery store. So we had a pleasant day. And I've got this t-shirt almost done. Yay! The only thing left is the v-neck. I have to after the sleeves go on, then I have to do some finish to the v-neck. And I may just crochet that because I'm still not super happy with its depth. It needs to be, I like a little cleavage, and I feel like it needs to be even deeper. But I'll fiddle with that and get that figured out before we're all done here. And then start the gray one. So hooray. I hope you had a good weekend day today. Today's Sunday for me. So I hope it was a chill day for you. I will see you sometime tomorrow. Bye.